welcome to Creating with Jazzy Bundles. Today we are going to make Easter napkin cards. Let's get crafty. My name is Jenny, and this is Creating with Jazzy Bundles, the channel where we take our simple supplies from your neighborhood craft store or favorite online retailer and turn them into one-of-a-kind pieces of art. If you like this video, hit subscribe before you leave and ring the bell to be the first to see our new videos. And with that, let's get started on today's craft. For our Easter napkin cards, we will need the following supplies: cardstock, napkins, adhesive, and I'm going to use two different adhesives today. My art glitter glue and Craft Bond Extra Strength from Elmer's. Any stamps or dies that you might need, and a scoring tool so that you can score your base card in half. With that, let's get started. So I cut my cardstock into several different layers because I found these cute napkins that go together. And so for this one, I'm going to use the Happy Easter part of it and put that on this white cardstock and then nest it onto the sprinkles. And then for this white cardstock here, I'm going to use this larger napkin with the eggs on it, and then nest that on top of the spots, or the little eggs, I think they are. And then all of that is going to go on top of my yellow card here. And this white piece is just liner for the inside of my card so that I can write. All right, with that, let's get started of taking apart these napkins. Now, napkins are usually 2 or 3 layers, and you want to make sure that you get the layers apart because you want just the top layer. Now there's lots of different ways to get them apart. I have struggled with it recently, and then I saw somebody take tape and I thought it was brilliant. So we're going to use the tape method today. So I fold it or flip it over and carefully peel this apart. And this napkin only has 2 layers to it, so that we only have to peel away 1 layer. Now I'm going to put some glue on my paper here. I'm going to use the glue stick to glue the napkins down because then it's not so wet. Hopefully that's somewhere in the middle. Yeah. Smooth it out. And we're going to cut around, leaving about 1/4 of an inch or so around the card of the napkin so that we can glue it around the back side. And if you didn't know, you can also do this with tissue paper When I was at the store today, they had some cute graduation tissue paper, so I got some of that to make some cards with. I'm excited. So now I'm going to use my wet glue, and wet glue and napkins can sometimes be very difficult to work with, so you got to be careful when you're working with it because it's wet, so it'll easily tear. All right. And just put a line of glue down. Don't need a whole lot, just enough. To glue it wrapped around the back side. All right, there's my happy Easter that will sit on top of the sprinkles. Just like that. All right, now we need to do our other napkin. Looks like this one has 2 layers to it as well. So we'll use our tape here to help us separate the layers. And I got these napkins at Publix this year, just about a week or so ago. Now, on most napkins, there's like a decorative textured edge. And I don't like to use that part on my card, so I'll put my cardstock towards the middle of this. And you can experiment with different colors of cardstock to use behind this. You can see if I were to use yellow, for example, it would give it a bright yellow look to it, whereas we're going to use the white, so it's just going to pop the colors that are already there. All right, let's go ahead and get this napkin is out of control. All right, let's use our glue. And this is a big enough napkin, you could get several cards out of it. Up a little bit. And if you haven't tried it before, you can also run these through an embossing folder, and it gives a great texture to your card. I don't really have an Easter-ish type of one to use for this card. All right, let's glue the back side of this one down. You can get napkins just about anywhere. I was at Michael's today and they had napkins there now because they are a party city, party area. I don't know. You can get them off Amazon. If you don't want a big package of 48 or so of them. And if your mom likes to collect napkins to use in the bathroom, that's what my mom does. She uses the decorative napkins as towels in her bathroom, and she gets like big packages of 100 of them. So I just went over to her house and stole like a couple of different kinds, and that worked really well. So another place to get them. This goes on the inside of my card. All right, it's time to start gluing things together. Did not need to put that back on yet. All right. Glue the inside down first. All right, we'll glue the Happy Easter down next. This will go onto this napkin. This all goes onto this cardstock. There's definitely some spring colors happening on my card. All right, we'll glue all of this onto the back or onto the top of my card. And there we have it, our Happy Easter card. I hope you had fun today and learned something new. Be sure to leave a comment below to share your favorite part of the video. Click subscribe and ring the bell to be the first to see our new videos. If you enjoyed this video about making Easter napkin cards, we have a whole playlist about other card making videos. And if you like to make fun fold cards, check out this playlist here.